Most people have a junk drawer filled with mismatched screwdrivers that never seem to fit the screw head properly. This kit from HOTO tries to solve that mess by packing everything into one sleek, magnetic box that actually looks good sitting on a shelf. When you first pick it up, the weight is surprising. It feels dense and well-built, not like one of those cheap plastic gadgets that rattles when you shake it. The magnetic lid is a nice touch, too. It snaps shut with a satisfying click, and the way the bits are laid out makes it incredibly easy to grab exactly what you need without digging through a pile of metal. The real star here is the balance between power and control. You get 3 torque settings, which is honestly a lifesaver if you are working on something delicate like a laptop or a piece of flat-pack furniture where you really do not want to strip the screws. In electric mode, it hits 4 Newton meters, which is plenty for most household tasks. But if you run into a stubborn screw that just won't budge, you can switch to manual mode and crank it up to 8. That dual functionality is what makes this thing feel like a proper tool rather than just a toy. One thing that stands out is the LED ring around the tip. It is not just a single beam that casts weird shadows. It lights up the whole area evenly. If you are trying to fix something under a dark cabinet or in the back of a drawer, it makes a world of difference. The battery life is solid too. A 1500 mAh cell means you can get through a decent amount of assembly work before needing to reach for a charger. Speaking of charging, it uses Type-C, which is great, though it is a bit of a bummer that they didn't throw a cable in the box. You probably have a dozen lying around, but it is still a minor annoyance. The S2 steel bits are clearly high quality. They have that 60 HRC hardness rating, which basically means they are tough enough to handle a lot of use without rounding off the edges. The inclusion of an extended bit is a smart move for those deep, recessed screws that are usually impossible to reach. If there is a downside, it is that this is definitely designed for light to medium duty. If you're planning on building a deck or doing heavy-duty automotive work, you're going to want something with more raw torque. But for the average person who just wants to assemble a bookshelf or tighten up some loose cabinet hinges without the wrist fatigue of a manual driver, this is a fantastic little companion. It is refined, it is intuitive, and it actually makes the boring parts of home maintenance feel a little less like a chore.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.